Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today we are out here, as you all can see, where we planted out our potatoes, guys. Now, guess what? It is, yes, about that time to come on in and start harvesting this row of potato right here. As you all can see, all the foliage has died back in this row. Now it has been right at about 2 weeks now since the foliage has died back on this bed right here. And so yes, it is that time to come on in. Now the variety, what I've noticed, this here is the Yukon Gold and this is the Red Norland. What I've noticed is that the Red Norland died back 2 weeks before the Yukon Gold. And as you all can see, the Yukon Gold is still green and still doing what Yukon Golds do, and that is staying green and still growing, guys. So no further ado, before I get into this video right here, I just want to say all praises be to the Most High for waking me up this morning, started me on my way, clothing me and keeping me in my right mind. So come on, guys, let's go. We're going to see what amount of gold we can get out of the ground today. As you all can see, I have been noticing even a few, noticing, I was going to say I have been noticing quite a bit of cracks in the ground right here, but peeling back, look at what I found. A real nice, beautiful potato. Now, one of the thing is, like I said, it's been about 2 weeks or so now since these potato right here died back. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do, which I did get accomplished here before I come on in and start harvesting my potatoes, is to just make sure that my soil is real nice and dry. Okay, we don't want to come on in and harvest while the soil is too wet. Simple reason why: the skin on this potato will be soft and easily to be bruised. And so that's why we are happy that our soil is real nice and dry. So guys, I know you all are waiting, because guess what? I am waiting as well to see what we are going to pull out of the ground right here. Now, if you all checked the video out on how I went about planting these potatoes, go ahead and check that on out. And we're going to see what kind of yield we get out today. So come on and let's go. And if you also notice, guys, all the hay that I have put on the top of these, wow, look at that. These potatoes, wow. I am telling you, it is already looking very promising. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And look at that there, guys. Whoa. And I haven't even started digging yet. This is just pulling from the top. Okay? Now, that right there is very promising. And so let's go ahead and start with the first hole. See what we're getting out of here. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Now, what I'm also noticing, I'm seeing a few rotten potatoes right here as well, guys. Okay.
That's not the seed potato.
I don't believe that's a seed potato. So what I'm also going to do as I harvest, I'm going to pour this dirt back in the walkway, and I'm going to come back on in and hill it back on the top. Okay. Okay, there we go. That right there is what we're looking for.
nice size.
Yeah, those are pretty good size. I can smell a lot of rotten potatoes in this area right here. Here we have one more. Oh, now that's it right there. Look at that, guys. Oh, wow, look at that. Now that is what we are looking for. Look at that big beauty. Okay, here we have one that started rotting in again. Of course, like I said, I wanted this soil to dry on out, but I think I may have quite a bit of moisture in my soil, but that is all right, because as long as we're still getting potatoes on out, that is all that matters. And so one of the things is, as you all see us here digging these potatoes, one of the things is you want to just make sure you still leave the dirt on them, especially when you get ready to cure your potatoes. But for that, I want you all to also stay tuned, because yes, we are going to talk a little bit about curing out our potatoes, guys. And guess who showed up, guys? My little helper just showed up to help me get some of these potatoes out of the ground. You come on around right here, son. All right, and there you go.
You want him to start putting them in the wheelbarrow?
Yeah, you could. Well, I mean, you could just put them right there for now,
Pile 'em up, okay.
and we'll pile them up later. Don't stand on the bed, okay? And one of the things I've noticed, guys, is the soil down here is getting richer and richer every time we come on in and plant. You go some right there, right in here.
These are nice looking potatoes.
Yeah, they're pretty decent size. You're gonna have them all different sizes. But one thing I've noticed, even though we're not even halfway as yet, but I believe last year harvest. Now, like I said, We're not even halfway as yet. So I'm not going to speak just yet. We're going to keep on digging and see what we keep on getting from out of this bed. Let me dig right here for you, son. Hey, woo, okay, that's what I said. I'm not going to speak just as yet. Look at that. That one little hole right there just came up with a mother load. Wow. Let me dig in that spot again. Watch your fingers. All right.
There you go, you left one.
Oh, sure did. Okay, there we go. And look at that, guys. We're getting some real nice potatoes out of here. Now, of course, like I said, it comes in all different sizes. There go one right there. Try to get all those little babies potatoes.
This one he just slipped over in that dirt in front of you. Then just
Right in here.
right there, look down by your hand.
And so what we have noticed this year is last year we was getting quite a bit of potatoes around this size. And yes, we did have some big ones in there as well. But this year I noticed we're getting a lot more big potatoes than small potatoes. So, hey, don't know what's the cause for that, but we are just going to keep on going and see what we get. All right. Here go another nice big potato. Wow. Look at that. Wow. There you go. Get those.
Bring it down, Em.
Uh-oh. All right now,
First
Mike.
casualty.
Nah, this is like the third.
Okay.
Gotta pull away from those holes a little bit to make sure we don't run into that. Okay, we have some more down here. Oh wow, look at that. Go ahead, keep pulling. Why you stop? Why you stop? You didn't see those? You didn't see them?
Yeah. They're blending in with the sun.
Look at that. That's... Watch your fingers.
Wow. Okay, let's switch places. I've come to a consensus about these potatoes. There you go. MJ, they rolling down it. Look for what he just dumped today.
One rotten. What you came to, baby?
I'm seeing consistently large potatoes, but not as many as last year.
Yes.
Consistently pulling larger potatoes than last year,
Mm-hmm.
but not as many.
Not as many. And look at that. We got a couple that has been rotten now.
Is that the same?
I think we pull out, yes. I think we pull out maybe about 4 rotten ones from out that hole.
Still, yeah. Look down by the
right
fork.
there.
Look by the fork.
Yeah, and there you go. Yep. So that's about 5 rotten potatoes. But you know what? I'm just still thankful. You know, we're gonna see. There you got one there. And here we have one that was exposed to the sunlight. Now this one, we'll use this one back for seed potato, guys, where that we will plant that one back in the fall. Okay, got one right there. There you go. And here you go. There you go. I'm covering up potatoes.
This potato's been covered up. It's at least 2 or 3 right there. Dig that dirt back off and around. Down by your hand. Down in it. Down. Right here? Running
Watch
now.
out, I'll dig it. Oh, there she go.
That's it. That should be it.
Oh, look at that. And with that, we poking them, that is okay. Of course, it's not okay to poke them, but what will happen as I go ahead and cure these potatoes, um, whatever bruises that I make on them, they will eventually heal themselves back, and keeping them from spoiling when I put them up for storage or put them up for long-term storage.
And those
Okay.
are the ones we keep our eyes on.
Yes, and those the ones that we will take inside the kitchen first.
And what's that one in your hand, Mike?
That's a potato. Look,
Drop it.
let me see it. Yeah, that's no good.
Did you notice that a lot of the potato growth was towards the top of the hole?
Yes, and it's about the same as last year. With these potatoes, they grow more so up to the surface, guys. Okay, move that big one, son. There go a big potato right there. There go a big one right there.
And then those leaves, look.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and good. Put the other one up there.
There, don't throw them like that, okay? Try not to throw them too hard.
The skin is still tender on them.
And so far, we have about a quarter of a row left, and so far what we have seen, it's not too bad. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at how they came all the way up to the top. Wow.
You can move that chunk of dirt out the way and give you some space to put your potatoes in there.
There you go, another one that rotted out.
You just wait until he digs it with the fork. There's a potato under that stone by his foot. It's smaller.
Are you excited to get the potatoes, huh? You can't wait. Huh? Is that what that is?
Right there where your fork is, Mike, there's a small potato under it.
Right here?
No, come back. Down. Come down with it. Right.
That one?
You see where the prongs of your fork is right
Mm-hmm.
there? Down in there, there's a potato. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, right in there where you at, where the fork is now. Just fling it up. I guess it's not. This one in it. Yeah, right there. Is that rotten?
Mm-mm. Look at that guy. That is a big little fella there.
Well, that was a big one too. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yep. Got another rotten potato. And that is to be expected, guys. Watch your fingers, son.
Well, it's a bigger one.
Yeah, it's a lot right there. You got
You got
another.
one.
Don't throw them like that. Try not to beat them up, okay? You have another one underneath that big piece. You have another one right under there. Pick up the dirt. There you go. See if we have any more there.
You said the dirt right now is perfect for digging potatoes.
Yeah, I would say it's wow, look at that.
They're up on the edge of the
Little cluster there. Yeah, I'll say it's pretty good for digging. It's you know, for the most part, real nice and loose. That's exactly what you want is some loose soil.
There's one more right in here, right under the little part. Yeah.
And
Perfect for digging dirt today. I mean, digging.
oh yeah, it is. We still have quite a bit of moisture in the dirt, but you're not going to run away from that. As you can see, that we was actually losing a few of the potatoes to rot. So I think it's right about where it needs to be. It's not super wet. It's moist. Which that's not a bad thing. Oh, look at there. This one right here, as you all can see, started turning green.
Hand it here so that you see potato pile.
It's a nice one. Oh wow, look at there. I guess that right there is about the finale for this row. I think we might have a little bit more in here somewhere. Let's see. Let's see if we have a little bit more. Get it. You didn't see it? Getting tunnel vision on me. One more right there. And like I said, guys, I think that is about it for this row. We won't know if we leave some big ones back in here until we come to start working the soil again, to where that we'll see potatoes coming to the surface. But as y'all can see, you know, what you think about last year harvest, Bebs, from judging and what you're looking
Pound
at?
for pound,
Mm-hmm.
I think they may have been even. I won't know until you put them in the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
But I think pound for pound, they're very comparable. Like I said, I see bigger potatoes this year, but not as
Absolutely.
many. So I think pound for pound.
Yep. And that's what we're noticing as well. We was pulling out a lot of bigger potatoes.
Mhm.
But you could go ahead, son, bring a wheelbarrow down on this side and start loading them up in the wheelbarrow. What I'm going to also do, we have a half of a row over here. I'm guessing with Yukon Gold as well. Um,
Red
yeah,
Norland.
Red Norland, excuse me, with the Red Norland. And we're going to go ahead and, you know, harvest this row right here as well, guys. And what you think, Bev?
Yeah, why not?
Get it on out the way, right?
May not be able to see them the whole thing.
Okay. All right.
Have you been watering these at all?
No water since the last rainfall that we got. No water, absolutely. They just been doing their thing. Of course, you know, with the hay being on top, that's going to hold a lot of the moisture into the soil as well. So, you say you don't think, it's not looking bad already. There we go. We have a few that is on the surface. So let's see how it's looking over here. Now, one of the things is what I've noticed with the soil over there, it was,
I'll move this way.
I won't say, go ahead, son, and finish filling the wheelbarrow. I won't say that it was super compacted, but what I did in these rows, I want to say these last 4 rows, what I did came on in with my fork and break the soil a little bit, so that way these potatoes, they have a greater chance of being able to venture on out in the soil. Okay, so that's could be why you see we get a lot of clumps off out of that side over there. Now we're going to see if that makes a difference over here. All right, so there we have one rolling out. Say, pick me, pick me. All right, let's get into it. All right, first one up. Okay, all right, look at that. First hole up, not bad at all. And what I'm noticing, the soil is a little bit looser. All right. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You notice what I'm noticing as well, Bebs? What I'm noticing.
Smaller.
They're a little bit smaller. You're getting more potatoes. Look at that. So last year, this was about how we was getting them out of the ground. Just like that. Look at that. Wow. Wow, look at that. And this soil over here as well is a little bit more drier
Okay.
than the soil over there on that side. And like I said, we're going to try and get all the seed potatoes on out. Now from that right there, that was just about 3 plants. Just about 3 plants, guys. All right, let's get into it. All right, look at that.
They're on the top.
Yes.
This dirt is very loose.
Yes. Very, very loose. Oh, look at that. Wow. That smells so good.
Fresh potato.
Yep. See how nice and loose that soil is? And I'm going to tell you guys, it is just such a blessing because guess what? For the amount of potatoes that I came on in and plant and the return that I am getting, that is a plus. Look at how far that one is.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to make sure I go down deep enough to make sure I'm not missing any potatoes. And as y'all can see how this potato right here come up to the surface. Now that is why I put the hay on top of these potatoes. So that way, once they start growing, and if they come up to the surface, guys, they're not being exposed to the sunlight. Because if the sunlight hit those potatoes, they will turn green. All right. So yes, become very toxic. Absolutely. Wow, we got quite a bit down. Oh, I ain't poking. Quite a bit down low there. Wow, look at that.
The dirt is very nice.
Yes. Real nice and loose.
Now the other half of this bed was planted with what?
You know what? From it could be the Yukon Gold.
Okay.
You know. Look at that. Oh, I think I done poked me another.
Is that the end of these?
Yeah, we're gonna call it.
Okay.
Think we're gonna call it, and we will conclude our potato harvesting video, guys, because yes, we still have. Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what. So we have some Yukon Gold right here. We're going to dig one of these Yukon Gold, and then we're gonna be out of here. Let's see what we get from out of here.
Uh-oh. You went to another hole.
You think that's another hole?
I think so, but I don't know.
All right. Well, we're gonna stop right there. Okay. I think we might have some more Yukon Gold
Okay.
over here. Let's see. Yep. All right, guys. And that right there
That's it.
is going to be
You
the
in the sun.
harvest. Let me swing on around.
Okay. There you go.
And that right there, guys, is going to be the harvest for today. Okay, so far, I would say we got a pretty fair harvest. I guess we'll combine those with on the wheelbarrow and just
What do you think about size right here?
size. These ones right here is a whole lot smaller than the first row that we dug out of. Okay, like I said, I don't know what that could have been, why it happened that way, but this was how it was last year when we came on in and harvest. We got a lot more potato off a single plant, which over here we got quite a bit of big potatoes off of just one plant. So we'll probably end up with like 2 or 3 big potatoes compared to over here. We're ending up with about 7 or so potatoes, you know, medium size, if not a little bit more compared to those. But I think nonetheless, it's still a pretty good harvest. We're going to get the wheelbarrow, bring on over here and load everything on up. But before I load everything on up, I want you to see what we got out of the first row. Excuse me, son. Okay, and so that right there is the first row. Now, guys, I know I said I was going to get a scale to weigh these on up, but I don't have a scale on hand right now. So I'm going to try and get a scale by time it's time to come on in and harvest the rest of them. Okay, so just stay tuned. We're going to go ahead, load these on up, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, and so here we are with the finishing touch of a row and a half of potatoes. And as you all can see, yes, this right here is the red Norland potatoes. And hey, I am actually pretty happy and content with our harvest that we got out today, because I'm going to tell you, I believe with the first row, we only came on in and planted maybe, I say probably about, would you say 12 pounds of potatoes? Somewhere around there,
yeah.
at least about 3 bags,
3 bags
in each row. And so, you know, of course, this is with the other half of row we add on to this right here, but it's not a bad harvest at all. You know, I think we have quite a bit of potatoes here, guys. But stay tuned. Like I said, I think Monday we'll come back on in and we will start on the rest of these potatoes and start getting them dug. Okay, because guess what? It is right at about that 90-day mark. It is actually now July the 12th. So these potatoes right here been in the ground for right at about 3 months now. And so it is time for them to come on out. And that is what we're doing. But guys, nonetheless, this right here is the harvest for today. Now stay tuned, because now that we harvest these potatoes, what are you going to do with them, Mr. Humble? All this potato that you have. Stay tuned for that, guys. We're going to talk about um, curing and storing your potatoes. So stay tuned. I just want to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Remember, you keep a smile on your face. You be happy, you be cheerful, and you be blessed. Until next time, I will catch you all in another video. Have a blessed day. That's heavy. Ooh.